All right, good morning, everybody. Day five. Moving right along. Last night I didn't sleep at all. The rats were out in force. It did not, however, get into my food. So my little mouse deterrent system worked apparently, but they were on top of my tent. You know, the Durston tents, they're ultralight, so the material is very minimalistic, and you can see the moon, pretty much the whole moon. It's like a beacon shining in the tent. That's one thing I don't like about the Durstons. I have to cover my eyes with a buff or something at night because it's just so bright in the tent. But anyway, you can see the silhouettes of the mice running all over the top of the tent. It was a little disturbing. They're making all kind of noise and squeaking and chirping and barking and yeah, I didn't sleep much. Anyway, the goal today is to get up to Islamorada, so another 18-ish miles up the road. I'm gonna grab a hotel there, and that'll be my spot for the night as of now. So I got 1 mile to breakfast, heading to the Florida Boy Grill for breakfast, and thankful that it's only 1 mile to breakfast this morning instead of 10. But anyway, I'm moving, heading north. Well, there's breakfast. Maybe. Doesn't look open. Oh, I hope it's open. As you can tell, I'm back on the highway because all the road noise. But yeah, Florida Boy makes a really good breakfast. Had a Bloody Mary, all kinds of veggies in it. It's good stuff. So, got a full belly. I'm having a hard time walking, but 17 miles to go. What's this? Off the side of the road here. Let's check it out. Another place you can camp if you needed to. I'm not walking out on that thing because it does not look very safe. However, whoever utilizes this doesn't want us here. No trespassing. So I'm gonna get on out. Back up onto the highway. Alright, something to consider if you're ever gonna hike this portion of the trail is that these pedestrian walks along these bridges. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so a lot of these bridges have these pedestrian ways that run parallel to the actual bridge, so you don't have to walk with traffic, or against traffic or with traffic. But a lot of them don't make it all the way across the bridge, the waterway. So, just some advice: if you're going to, cross a bridge on one of these pedestrian ways, open up your Google Maps or your Apple Maps or whatever, and just make sure that they go all the way across the channel, because I've gotten caught walking like a half a mile, and then it just disappears. And you got to turn around and go all the way back. So, hey, just some advice. All right, so last night at the campground, Long Key campground, there was a guy camping next to me. His name was Wills, really cool guy. He actually invited me to go down to the communal campfire area there at the campground for a fire, but I just wasn't feeling it. Actually, I did go down there, but he wasn't there. I didn't know where he was, and I needed to just lay down. But anyway, 5 miles down the road, 6 miles down the road this morning, and walking over that bridge, and he's there fishing. And so had a beer with him. This is the Terrapin Hopsecutioner. This is a good one. But yeah, day's looking up. Had a good breakfast, had a brunch beer, and keeping it going, heading north. All right, everybody, sitting here at Robbie's Marina, taking a little bit of a break. This place is like a huge tourist trap, stop, whatever you want to call it. But it is packed. There's a lot of people here. So, I'm sitting here underneath the tiki hut. Got some nice comfortable chairs, and I'm just enjoying the day. All right, everybody, I just left Publix, stopped in there for lunch, grabbed a pub sub, and again, I'm gonna beat this dead horse. Publix was not on Far Out, and that's really annoying because I'm speaking for myself here. As a hiker, I kind of plan the next day. And then when the next day comes, I plan the next day. There's no future planning. I don't try to figure out what I'm going to be doing the next 5 days. And so when I'm trying to plan my next day's hike, I would like to know if there's a Publix or something like that that I can, you know, make arrangements for. Well, you can't see it, but right behind the pond, that whatever that is, yeah, the pond right there is a sign for the hotel that I'm staying at tonight. I'm gonna cut across this lawn here. The Drop Anchor Hotel. Yep, there you go. It's vacancy. Sweet. All right, so here we go. Nice, cute little place. I think this little room right there is going to be where I'm staying. 14B is what she said. And she said the website said it was oceanfront when I booked it. Now, yep, this is 14B. It doesn't look very oceanfront to me. But who am I? So what does 14B have in store for us? Okay. TV, a microwave, tiny table, and bed. Wait, this is small. Let's see what we got in here. Alright. There's a light in here. There we go. Alright, shower. I'll take it. I'm just gonna lay in here and go to sleep anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna wash my underwear in the sink because there's no tub. So let's see how this goes. Alright, let's see what we got going on out here. That looks pretty nice. Got some tiki huts, swimming pool. I think I might just sit here, soak it in for a minute. Like I need more sun. Oh, they got cleats here. You can pull your boat right up here, but and yeah, you can probably get a small outboard in here. It's nice. I'm gonna sit right here. All right, so day 5 is over. Ended up doing 17.7 on Islamorada Key. I guess it's a key. Only have 1 day left in the Keys, so tomorrow will be my last day. Full day in the Keys. I think the campground I'm going to try to camp at is around mile 103, and this portion of the trail ends at mile 106. So the Overseas Heritage Trail ends at 106, and then it turns into the ECT Florida Connector Trail, and that's going to take me from the end of this one to the southern terminus of the Florida Trail at Big Cypress. So that's going to start the day after tomorrow. So tomorrow night will be my last night in the Keys. I think I only have, after tomorrow, 20-ish miles of road left, and then I'm hitting some canals, and then I'll go into the swamp. So a little bit of change of terrain. Maybe I'll see some wildlife. I haven't seen any wildlife out here. I've seen some birds and a whole lot of jackasses driving. I've almost been hit a bunch of times, but that's the only wildlife, jackasses and birds. So anyway, I'm gonna watch the sun go down. I'm not drinking beer, I'm drinking liquid IV, because all I've had today is 750 of water and beer and Bloody Mary, so I need to get hydrated. So anyway, watch the sun go down and then go to sleep. See y'all in the morning.